I start university in a month, and I do not have much of a plan until then. So the next 3 days are going to be really fucking weird. Good morning, 7:30 a.m. on a Tuesday, and I am about to do my chores and make sure things are still alive, because it's been a while. Worms are doing absolutely fine. The orange tree, on the other hand, less than great. Just gave it a lot of water, maybe it'll come back. Most of these have mold. Some of them are doing well, but most, even those have mold. Good fun. The deep water culture with the aerator is going very well. We've got rocket going. The one without the aeration hasn't seemed to sprout at all. I don't know what's up with that. Might need to put some more seeds in there. No idea what happened. The worm farms exist. No idea if they're going well. I don't want to find out right now. That would require digging in, and that's just gross. That's a problem. You're not supposed to be in here. I slept so good last night that I apparently could not figure out how to put on my CPAP machine. So today's going to be a bit, how you going? Also, I should probably go to the gym. But last night I purposely had some fatty food so I could get a sample of unpleasantness to the doctor so I can actually diagnose what the fuck is going on. I don't want to go for a walk. Fuck that. I don't know what to do. And it's annoyingly hot. Not like hot, like humid hot. Yeah. So I went out, you can tell because all the sweat. I collected a poop sample, sent it off, weighed myself 132 kilos, which is either 8 or 10 kilos less than at New Year's, so it's been like a month now because it's early February. Then I got lettuce for the chickens, they liked it. Also got some discount liver, which I'm going to hate later. Then I went to Bunnings and tried to revolutionize my watering system by adding a third sprayer, but I have been foiled because I don't have enough clicky thingies. Connectors, that's right. I technically do, but the hose I was going to use has a hole in it, so I'd have to cut that part out. And that means I would have one less connector to finish the whole thing. And it's hot, and I'm going to sit down. I went to Bunnings to get a missing piece. That's still pretty much the same, except it's blue now. 15 meters, goes along there to there. Another 3-way splitter. I've got an old hose that I had to cut. It's like maybe 6 meters, goes up into there so I can water the chickens. It's got a little sprayer thing on it, which is great. And then the other one comes, another 15 meter that I bought. Comes all the way around here. It's currently watering the garden. It is big enough for pretty much everything. I have a 30 meter hose that I'm not using. I don't even know where to store that. I have one slight problem. The tap leaks a little bit. I've once done a tap to make it stop leaking. I don't remember what I did exactly, but I do remember not liking it. But it is leaking into the dog's bowl, which I'm not too concerned about. What the fuck is that? Alright, it's 3 PM. I'm soaking some barley seeds. I'm gonna set up my bedroom to be air conditioned by turning the button on, and set up a laptop, have a shower, and I'm going to spend the rest of the day in an air-conditioned tiny box with a laptop, because fuck, it's hot. Naked, I've got air conditioning, I've got internet. This place is fucking awesome. If only I had a good chair. Oh, this is nice and all. I can't sit like this because it's gonna hurt my back. I don't like being old, it's unpleasant. Apparently, sheer and utter boredom is very motivational for me, and I've already started making things move. Tomorrow, I've got a nursery garden, a green person, to come consult for me. I don't know how long she'll be here, probably only an hour, maybe 2. The plan is to get green shit in the ground within a week or 2. Second, I have consulted my awful oracle, aka me back when I wasn't busy. Besides the planting of the green things, I also need to set up a large pumped hydroponic system by the end of the month, which honestly should only take a day once I've got all the materials. The hardest part is going to be sourcing an ICB. I mean, I can source them quite easily, but they cost money, like a lot of money. So the next month I have to go to the gym a lot, sort out my health problems, lose 10 kilos, which is a special kind of hell really, build a super fancy hydroponic setup, which shouldn't be too hard to be quite honest, and plant a whole bunch of plants. That's a pretty short list. What am I going to do when I'm bored? God damn it, I'm going to have to get on my laptop and write my book. That, a month of sitting on a laptop, writing a book.
God. I have been so busy during January that the idea of sitting down is painful. Well, I've successfully wasted time and now it's 6 p.m. I'm going to go have dinner. Yes, that is the food that I eat at dinner. 6 p.m. Yeah, my brains are all here today. I feel like a sad sack of crap. I don't know what I'm doing with my life and I do not like this feeling. I knew what I was doing with my life a month ago. What went wrong?
Okay, so to be fair, I do know what I want to do with my life. I want to get married, have kids, become super rich, and lead the charge for feeding 24 billion people. I just have no idea what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing. I'm learning for the next 2 years. I just don't feel very happy about anything. Good. So, next question is, what am I learning? That is a super deep question, actually. It's 8:30, I've had a shower, brushed my teeth, I'm gonna do something boring and go to bed. And hopefully, start waking up early in the morning like I used to. Because university's starting at some point and I will have 9 a.m. classes. 9:15 p.m, the sun's gone down, now I'm going to bed. Good morning, it's 6:20 a.m. on a Wednesday. So I fucked up. Yesterday, the weatherman said it's going to be 30 degrees, which means I don't usually put in an ice block with the mealworms. Turns out it ended up being 37 degrees yesterday, which is 2 ice blocks. So on a day that I should have had 2 ice blocks, I had none. Today is supposed to be 30 degrees. I gave them 1. 30 degrees is now going to be a 1 ice block day. It's normally under 30, nothing. Over 30, 1. Over 35, 2. It's now 30 and up. I've just dusted in some mortar and then added water to the tile area. Hopefully it'll stop moving. An artificial duck pond has been created. Now time to yeet all of these birds through that hole. Because I'm not sure any of them have ever seen the sun. Tell you what, that took some fucking effort. They did not want to go. I've lined the nests with paper bags. Hopefully the straw will stop falling through the grates. How the dog's getting in. Right there. He just leans on the shade cloth and squeezes through. Little shit. Okay, 8 a.m. All the chores are done. That took 2 hours. That's a while. But I was catching ducks and did the tiles. I may have solved the dog problem. Probably not though. I've put a board on the other side of the shade cloth. Maybe it'll stop him from pushing through. But it's not a very strong board, so it won't work very well. God, I just had a normal shit. That was amazing. I'm all packed for the rest of the day. However, I have forgotten something. Microgreens. I don't know how this nursery has already become cluttered. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I think it might be me. I think I'm the problem, to be quite honest. Put on a load of washing and having myself some electrolyte. I didn't fuck it up this time. It tastes decent. Yay. Going to the gym. The gym, physio, no salad for the chicken. So my doctor has phoned me for 3 weeks and I already feel like crap because I've only been eating pork, eggs and tuna for the past, 2-3 weeks. So I'm going to do something. I don't really want to, but I feel like I have to. I'm adding chickpeas to my list of things. One, they're kind of healthy for you. 2, they've got a lot of fiber. I'm hoping that if I mix the fiber in with some fat tomorrow, maybe slowing everything down will help. I was thinking maybe lentils, but my instincts told me chickpeas. Don't know if that's a good idea or not. Also, it's nearly noon and also got tin tuna. The internet stalker, which is you. My most humble apologies for the self-doubt. Here are my life goals. I want a wife, I want lots of kids, I want to be fucking into my 90s, and I want to be the goat. Fun fact, the year I was born was the year of the goat. A lot of that I can't actually do right now, you know. Can't just purchase a wife, so. Here's the little diagram I made for becoming the goat. My greatest good is feeding 24 billion people. I'm in the business of creating resources. I can do that by becoming a farming consultant, and I become a farming consultant by getting good. And to get good, I need experience, and I need to go full throttle. And by getting good, I can create content, which will get me eyeballs, which will get me more farming consulting gigs, which means I will be, once again, in the business of creating resources, which would give me more content, which would get me more eyeballs, more consulting gigs, more creating resources, so that I can feed 24 billion people. So I just need more experience and to go harder. I am so bored right now. Hey, it is 5 p.m. I have done 2 plants today. Subterranean clover and chicory. Here's my garden consult cancelled today. I don't know what I'm doing today. I also have no plans for tomorrow. So I'm kind of hungry, kind of not, and I would much rather not torture myself with a lack of sleep. So I'm going to have dinner. Then I'm going to do invoicing. Yay. And probably edit another video. And I might actually upload some of them. Tomorrow I am picking up IBCs and everything I will need to build an aquaponic system. I'm going to start with a hydroponic system, which is just plants and water, and then the plan is to eventually upgrade that into aquaponics, which is plants, water, and fish. It would appear that my watering system has broken. There's the culprit, the old line busted. When you think you've got something for free, but it turns out it's shit and costs you probably 20 bucks in water. Well, it must have been too bad because the water stops here and these are all level, so that should have just kept flowing, but it didn't. Probably only running for like an hour or two. I did make the mistake of stepping over there and losing both feet. That was not fun. My artificial pond had a hole put in it, probably by me a while ago. Fuck. Hose burst, artificial pond has a hole in it, and this little shit got in again. I've had dinner. That guy that hit me about a month ago now came around to give me 200 bucks. He is going to give me some more money later when he gets the money through. Turns out his car was way more fucked up than mine was, and he asked his boss to help out, and the boss fired him. That boss sounds like an arsehole. He was driving a different car today, and he's doing Uber Eats. Kind of feel bad. His car was way worse than mine. Apparently the trailer like crumpled his floor or something. 3, I prepped and cooked some liver, which I am going to take out now. The liver was not cooked enough. I could still taste it. I've come to the conclusion the ducks are retarded. Although I'm not too far off. I've lost my phone twice today. These ducks have been stuck out here all day with no access to water because that water went down. I figured they'd just climb back up the ramp and go back inside where there's food and water, but no. Dark sheep. The guy in front is actually following the guy behind, and they just walk around in circles like a bunch of fucking morons. So I'm going to have to herd them like sheep. In there, to in there, and then around the corner. Apparently ducks are like water. These ones, and one of them is the big ones, got through that tiny hole. That took way too much effort. Fuck ducks. Now it's 9 p.m. I need to do all the things and get my butt to bed. Motherfucking morning, it's Thursday, I feel great. And if this is how I feel when I have chickpeas in my diet, they can stay. Water's done. I've raised that a little bit more so the bigger ducks can get in. I don't know if they even go in there. Frankly, I don't care if they eat, you can all die, you guys suck. That, I have moved some of the bedding around. So the wet bedding is now where the dry bedding was, and the dry bedding is where the wet bedding was, kind of thing. No eggs yet, but it's only first thing in the morning, and I collected some yesterday. And it's 8 a.m. I'm going to have breakfast, hook up the trailer, and go get some IBCs. Nearly 9 a.m. Don't know how it took that long, but yeehaw, cowboy. I know, that was cringe. It's now complete. It has a very ugly bench on that side. Woo yeah! An IBC which I got for 150 bucks. It used to have hydrogen peroxide, which evaporates eventually. And so I've left the top off. I'll move that with a friend at some point. And the trailer's still attached. So my garden consultant comes in at like 4:30ish. I'm gonna go see about getting more IBCs. At 11:40, I am sweating, and I'm thinking about lunch. Dear God, I just had 250 grams of beef mince, a whole can of chickpeas, and 4 eggs, and I think I might die. Before that though, I finished an invoice and sent that off, so I might be dead, but I'll be paid. 30 degrees today. It's 35, which explains why I am not going outside. I've got something on in like 3 hours, so there's no real point going anywhere. I don't know what to do for 3 hours. It's too hot. I've wet my shirt and I'm gonna go outside and see if it's even possible to be out there. And I can't even handle the shade. I'm gonna see if I can find some headphones, stay in the lounge room with the air conditioner, and maybe edit a video or something, or watch some videos, something like that. I had the garden consultant come through. She's gonna make me a list of plants I should get. My phone is on 18% charge, which is surprising, but I have been uploading like 4 YouTube videos today, so I guess it makes sense. Charge my phone for a bit, have dinner, and then go see a farmer about some more IBCs. Picked up 2 more IBCs. The garden consultant is going to give me a list of plants that I can put in, and I swear I did something else. Those 4 videos that I've been working on are now officially all uploaded, and besides this video, I'm up to date with the editing. I feel like I've had an epiphany today and that I want to say something, but nothing is actually coming to mind. So I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. Peace.